My name is Ewan Reid. I'm the volunteer rink operator for the McNabb Outdoor Rink, and it's my 5th year running the rink. This year I opened on January 8th. I like to make the ice. I like to create something, and it takes a lot of hard work and effort and dedication. You know, you have to go out at certain times of day or night when the weather allows you to, and it's not your schedule, it's purely Mother Nature. So if today's the day it snowed and now it got cold, now it's a good day to go out and make the ice. So you got to go and do it even if you're tired or you want to be doing something else. I'm probably out there flooding 3 or 4 times a week once the rink's maintained. And so that's kind of 3 or 4 times a week for only about 2 hours once the ice is built.
Yeah, there's a bunch along. There's another big one there.
So usually what I do is I go out towards the end of the evening when people are playing still, and I'll ask the people out there playing to scrape for me, because it's the kind of thing that it takes me by myself. It can take anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour to do, whereas if there's 6 people, 8 people, each with a shovel, it takes 5 minutes. It's a very surreal experience to be downtown in a big city of 1 million people, surrounded by big buildings and all sorts of stuff. At midnight, when it's minus 20, minus 30 or something, you can see the stars in the sky, and it's super quiet, even though it's the city, and there's no one around. Everyone's at home in bed, and you've put away the hose, and everything's kind of done for the night. But there's this really satisfying feeling of being able to stand there and kind of look out over the smooth ice that's glistening in the water, in the starlight and the moonlight. And even though you're in the city of 1 million people, you kind of feel alone with like this thing you've created right in the middle of the city. It's an interesting feeling. So you work really hard to make something, and yet you know that it's ephemeral, that it's not going to be around in 3 months, no matter how well you make it, no matter how many people like it, no matter what happens, how it looks, it's going to be gone. But at the same time, between now and then, there's always people that are going to get some enjoyment out of it. Every time I drive by, it's right by my house, so of course I'm always coming and going, and I'll always stop and look. I could never drive by without looking closely to see who's playing, how many people are out there playing, and are they on the little puddle outside where the kids skate? Are they inside of the rink? Are they playing a big game, a small game, and what's going on? And I always want to see, and I always want to kind of just keep tabs, because it's such a big part of my life for these 2 months. How each snowflake is different. Every rink is going to be different each year, even if it's in the same location. And you're going to remember certain bumps and certain cracks and texture of the ice in certain places on one rink, but it'll be different the next year. It is a little bit like art, even though it's something that's really functional. And then that it's going to disappear.